May the 4th be with you. So we're celebrating our fake anniversary. We got married in June of 2015, and then we had a ceremony in May of 2016 for the East Coast family. We got married on May 4th. I'm a Trekkie, so kind of did it on purpose. Anyways, we're sipping on some bubbly to celebrate. This is from Wattle Creek Winery. This is the sparkling Zin from Alexander Valley. So Wattle Creek Winery, really good wines. They're located out of Deloach Winery. Really good and tasty. I love this one. Today, we're gonna make another plate from every plate. All right.
Sorry guys, that's going on. They're trying to catch a cat, so if you hear commotion, that's why. And go.
So it is in Vallejo. It's almost 90 degrees right now, and it is what, 6:30, something like that. So we're gonna do the dish on the grill. So on the stove, I already have the couscous going and almost done. So we're gonna continue out here. Got my grill set, nice and hot. What you want to do is, after you're done using the grill, while it's still hot, give it a wipe down. That way, when you use the grill, you just give it a quick wipe, and there really isn't any crusties on there. See that?
Stop it.
A little water paper towel with some oil. You just want to lube it up. That's what helps prevent it from sticking. Just kind of give it a little quick. It's going to go all the way across. And it may burn, may catch up a little bit of flame, but that's okay. You can use canola oil. This is actually peanut oil. Just because you don't want the chicken legs to stick. All right. There, we can dispose of that. All right. I'm gonna close the lid just so it keeps the heat in. So here's our chicken legs, our chicken quarters. So we're gonna season it with a little bit of salt. A little bit of paprika. And you can hit it with a little bit of pepper, which I've already got the pepper on there. All right. Let me clean off my chicken hands real quick. So now we're just gonna put these on the grill, get a nice sizzle going. So what I do is I have one side on high, the middle one's on medium, and the right all the way on low. And what I do is when I do indirect cooking like this, sometimes I'll turn the right side completely off. These are fatty, so I think I will do that. And if I need it on super low, I will. But the next time I cook chicken, I'll do the opposite. I'll cook over here with this off, medium, and over here on high. Listen to that sizzle. There we go. And you're gonna close the lid. Now there are extra floppy pieces of skin hanging off the chicken, which if I'm doing it in the oven, I usually cut it off. But when it's on the grill, it's fine, I leave it on. We're gonna let this roast for a few minutes. So we're gonna let it grill for a few minutes. And in this dish, you would cut up the carrots and throw them in the oven. Like I said, it is too damn hot out to deal with that today. So I'm actually gonna leave them whole. So in about a few minutes, I'm going to rotate the chicken, turn the chicken, then I'm gonna put the carrots on. I'm gonna season them, a little bit of oil, salt and pepper, and throw them on the grill, and then let everything slowly cook. All right, so we'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna have another glass. I'm gonna get crunk. After all, this is cooking while drunk, right?
And you can control these dogs.
Yes. I should get like cases of this. I really do like this bubbly. They used to have one called Sparkling Shiraz that was to die for. Every time I went, they would say how many bottles they had, and Elizabeth would say 1, maybe 2, but that's it. And I come home with 3 or 4. All right, so I already rotated the chicken a little bit. I didn't flip them. I just kind of like rotated them back. I have the right side on low heat. So I'm going to give them a flip. You see they're starting to brown. Get a little bit black in there. All right. So now, time for the carrots. So I have a little bit of olive oil here. Give them a nice, healthy drizzle. And time for salt and pepper. Actually, pepper. Because I'm not going to do salt now because I don't want it to waterlog. So, and carrots kind of don't really need salt because they have a nice sweetness to it. So even when every plate says, by the way, slow down on the carrots, please. This is for one dish. Well, it's for 4 servings, but that's still a lot of carrots for 4 people. And by the way, every plate, if you want to sponsor me, I'd really like it. I love your products. I forget what I was saying. This is why it's called Cooking While Drunk. All right. Oh yeah, so I don't really salt them because I like the sweetness of carrots. So what I do is I'm going to crank these down now and just slap the carrots on the grill. Just like that. Use the towel to clean my hands. Yes, you saw me clean my hands with this earlier. Oop, flame up. You see it flame up? All you gotta do is move the chicken over a little bit. See? Usually what I'll have, I'll use a spray bottle with a type of solution. Usually it'll be water, salt, maybe a splash of orange juice, sometimes a splash of vermouth. And any other seasons like maybe a few drops of liquid smoke, 2 drops of Worcestershire sauce, and so as things flared up, that would be my spray bottle. Kind of base it at the same time. So, anyways, this is a clean towel. I kind of went inside and washed everything, like as I do. So now I'm going to close the lid again. Let this go for a little bit, and then I'm just going to keep an eye on it and slowly rotate the carrots. I like them when they're a little firm. I do like carrots when they have a little crunch and bite. I don't like them soggy. And then we'll probably flip the chicken one more time. That way it gets a little nice and charred on the back side. All right, so here we go again. Cheers. I need a refill. Welcome back to Cooking While Drunk. I'm taking a break. I'm having a little bit of Gold Cliff IPA from Kona Brewing. We got a big old 24 pack from Costco. You know why? Because it's 85 degrees out. That's why. It's so hot that I washed this pan. Didn't even dry it. I brought it out. And it is hot. Alright, so let's talk about some tools that I'm using. So first, this is the glaze that's being made. So this is nothing but what came in the kit. It's the Dijon mustard, the apricot jam, some lemon juice, what else did I put in there? And olive oil. Now, I think this would be really good if I had some extra of that Tuscan heat spice that every plate has. Or HelloFresh if you're a HelloFresh subscriber. The Tuscan heat blend is an amazing spice blend. I have an approximation of it, but I haven't quite got it down yet. But I've had other blends that taste just as good, but nowhere near what I want to use. So what I'm also going to use, because we're grilling, is a silicone brush. On a thicker sauce like this, silicone brush actually will pick up and hold. If you're doing a looser of a marinade, or even like just a base, a mop, that's what they're called. I don't mean go to your kitchen closet and grab that mop and use that. No, it's actually, it looks like a mini mop, and you use that. All right. Also, what I like to do when I'm grilling is an extra long pair of tongs. These are my OXO Good Grips. I believe these are 16 inches. I have a shorter pair that I've been using, and it does a good job at singeing the hairs off the knuckles when you reach in, but getting the long pair does a really good job. And instant read thermometer. Must have, whether you're indoors, outdoors, or in an igloo. You need to know what temperature you're cooking at. So this is the ThermoPro, a very simple pen. I got this on Amazon. You can buy them pretty much anywhere. ThermoPro has good quality stuff. They've got a pen that is $150, and the wife says, no, I can't get it. But, so I got this one. So this is instant read, instant open. So as soon as you open it up, it self-activates. And look at that, I just opened it up, it's 81 degrees out. And that's just 81.9 to 82 degrees. And that's just the air temperature, okay? Come over here. It's still 80 degrees out. But it's instant read, so you basically put it in your meat and you wanna go, this is the chicken bone. You don't wanna go like this. You wanna go at an angle along the bone, right up against it, like this. And then you take the temperature reading that way. Some people take their piece of steak, and then they take a knife and they go like this. Oh, it's medium rare. But the way you go is you go sideways, parallel to the bone. And then you realize, oh, I overcooked it. Those are just some of the things I like to use while I'm cooking while drunk. We take a quick peek at our thing. I've already rotated the carrots. So what I did was I rotated them 180 degrees. I took the front one and put it all the way in the back. Back one all the way to the front. That's just the way my grill heats up more along the front here. So now I'm gonna give them another turn. Oh, look how nice and soft they're getting. They're getting nice and charred. Oh God, and they smell delicious. So the ones that are getting the most done go to the back. The ones that are kind of underdone. How can you tell if they're underdone? That means they're good. You see how they just kind of broke off there? The ones that are still kind of firm, I'm going to put towards the front. The skinnier ones can go towards the back. And the chicken. Give them a flip. Let's take their temperature actually, because whenever you glaze something, you want to do it 10 minutes before the chicken's done. So these are about 155 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and a little bit of a brush of the glaze. Now the glaze is what came in the kit. It's just mustard, the Dijon mustard, the marmalade, and actually the marmalade that comes in the kit, you can actually buy in a big jar at your local Safeway. Where I live here in Vallejo, we found it at the Safeway on Admiral Callahan off of Redwood, and the Robles over in Glen Cove area. So, I'm gonna brush that on really good. Give these guys a flip. So don't forget, flip and sip. Flip and sip. Flip and sip. And you keep repeating until you have to burp. Then you go, just kidding. All right, so I got them nice flipped over. One more brushing. And this here is the serving for 4. So the idea for every plate was, because it's a really good deal. If you want to try it out, please message me or leave me a message on the comment section. I will send you a trial box or a coupon, whatever I have, because it's a really good deal. So we started off with 3 meals for 2 people, and then we upgraded to the 3 meals for 4 people. Don't tell me, tell them. Look at our dogs. And so the idea is, so when I'm not home from work to cook, that this is something the wife can kind of whip together herself. And she does a really good job at trying. And the last meal she made was the meatballs. Oh, cut them off. They were pretty good. But there was what was the one that you made last time that was really good? I forgot what it was. Anything, the couscous dishes that she makes, or the jasmine rice. I don't know. She does a really good job. So we're gonna let this go for a few more minutes. and then we'll be back. Bless you. You see these dogs? Look at them. They think I got something for them. I tell you what, I'm double fisting.
I'm double
Just kidding.
fisting.
It's, I don't know, do I want... And you know what? There's a reason why we don't edit these out. So, do I finish my beer or finish the sparkling?
My beer.
Finish the beer because you know what? This is more special.
From my dog.
So, you have to look at how delicious these look. Excuse me, sorry. Look at that glaze and that char. Oh yeah, one thing special about this thing, you don't know where to put it? It's magnetic. Forgot to tell you about that. That's why I like it. So, the carrots are getting done. You can see half of this carrot is already gone because when it broke in half, I ate it and I could not stop eating it. So, carrots are nice, soft, sweet, a little bit of pepper. Where we at? That can't be right. Oops. I think I hit an air pocket, that's why. So we're about 165. Take one from the back. We are about 165, and don't forget, so we're at 161, 162. So as we take it off the grill, it will go up about 5 degrees or so. So this one I know is done because you can see how the meat just pulls back a little bit. But you always want to make sure, and that is good. So just remember, you don't want to cook on heat or in the oven until the temperature, because as it rests, it will just go beyond that. And we can take these off as well. Oh my God, these carrots were so good. Annika,
Yes?
did you like the grilled carrots? I don't know what that means, but I guess that's a kid's thumbs up because she didn't say no. So, trick. So here's a little hint or a little tip. When you're done cooking, crank your burners back up. Okay. Close your lid for a couple of minutes. Take the same grill towel that you've been using. If it's not wet, re-wet it. Because after this heats up to about, I would say about 350 to 400 degrees, with the wet towel, rub it down. Give it a good scrape. That cleans off your grates. Don't use a wire brush. If anything, use a nylon brush because your grates will last longer. Especially if you have porcelain enameled ones. Like you wouldn't use a wire bristle brush on your Le Creuset pan, right? No, you wouldn't. So all that smoke's coming out, that's all this stuff burning off. Open up your lid, let it heat up for a little bit, and then take your towel and just give it a nice little rub down. So the next time you go to use it...
Pro tip, never put alcohol next to the flames. Don't be
So,
like him.
Wine does not flame up. Hard liquor, she's right. So, what to do with it?
Drink it.
Drink it. Drink it!
So as the crud burns off, just give it a wipe. Just like that. You see how it's already dying down? So the next time you go use your grill, it's already pre-cleaned, even though I still give a early cleaning. And then all you have to do is do a little oil. Some people say after you clean your grill, give it a good oiling. I don't bother because I may not use it tomorrow. I probably will. I may not use it the day after that. I probably will. It's 85 degrees out. It's still 80 degrees out. And so I probably will be using it tomorrow. But I'd rather oil the grates right before I use it. Because as you close the lid, what if there's spiders in it, you know? Ugh. My wife hates spiders. Actually, she's scared of them. I'm over here.
Look!
They're looking for me. Just kidding. See, even they smell my good food. So, take this off. Now don't forget, after you're done with your grill, turn off your tank. Well, you can't see that, it's on the other side. Make sure you close your valve. And then what I do is I bleed off the tank. After I close the tank, I crank the levers over a little bit just to bleed off some of the gas. And that's how you store it. You don't want to keep it pressurized in the line because, I don't know, I guess accidents can happen, but I use my grill so often, so there's never anything to worry about. And that is it. So now, we're gonna go inside. If the camera person will follow me. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna finish off our plate. We'll see you inside in a minute. Oh, yeah, delicious. All right, so air temperature in the kitchen and there's nothing on. 80 degrees, but I still love living here. All right, so let's plate up real quick. So this is the couscous. Just the Israeli pearl couscous, whatever it's called. It comes with the kit. And the funny part is, this is kind of hard to find in most grocery stores, but you can find them at more natural food stores, not Whole Foods. Shop local, shop union. I'm just saying. One of my favorite stores for organic food in San Rafael's United Market. If you want some really good quality meat, United Market has good products. So does Harvest Market over in Novato, and Mill Valley Market in Mill Valley. And Mill Valley Market, Henry has these sausages that he made, and my wife loved, and I told him this, my wife loved the curry chicken sausage. And I said it wasn't spicy enough, you know, but is anything spicy enough for me, really? I don't think so. So there we go with our couscous. And we're gonna lay out a piece of chicken right on top. Just look how gorgeous these look. Oh my God. Get it. Get a carrot or two on the side. Normally I would cut these on the bias and serve it, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with just picking up a carrot. Annika, you want a bite? This is delicious. Let's get it, let's see. Take a bite. What do you think? You want more? Don't give me that look. Do I get a thumbs up? Do I get a thumbs up? I see a smile. That means thumbs up. Kid approved.
Okay,
And
I'm dramatic.
you are so dramatic, aren't you?
I'm always dramatic, okay? I'm dramatic.
So that is it. So now, all it needs, I think, is maybe another hit of black pepper. And because, you know, this is me, and I have a full spice rack full. I just have to, because you know what? It does come with chili peppers. Chili. You know what? Don't tell the wife this is her plate. Yeah, don't tell her. Pepper flakes. Pepper flakes go on everything. That's right. And there we go. This is the apricot chicken legs by Every Plate. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful, not sober day.
Happy anniversary.
Cheers. happy fake anniversary. And thanks for watching Cooking While Drunk. You guys have a good night.